3 days from now, Governor Walker will address members of both parties intensely divided.
So will both sides act with class or will emotions run high? News 3's Theo Keith talks with two former assemblymen about what to expect. Theo.
When you think about it, Andy and Maria, politicians who have divided the state, a Supreme Court so polarized it got physical last year. Lawmakers admittedly concerned about recall elections, all of them in the same room, listening to the man who started it all.
We have an economic and fiscal crisis in the state that demands our immediate attention.
It was 1 year ago, not even 1 month into the job, when Governor Walker gave his first State of the State address. It's a night elected leaders come together, but weeks later, they split apart. Now, 1 year later, the governor faces a recall effort as he gives his second address.
The situation in the state and across the country now is very tense.
Joe Parisi was a Democratic assemblyman during the height of the debate. Now Dane County executive, he hopes for respect during Wednesday's State of the State.
You know, partisanship is very high, but, we really do owe it to the people who elect us, the people we're working for, to show a sense of decorum.
It's something to behold. All of the power of the state is in one room.
Rick Skindrud has watched 16 State of the State speeches, 10 as Republican representative, then 6 years as the Assembly's Sergeant at Arms. Now retired, he agrees things have changed.
You talk to anybody on the street anymore and ask them what their opinion of anybody in government service anymore is, elected service. Oh, they're all a bunch of crooks. Throw them out.
Skindrud says everyone in the room will probably be civil during Walker's speech. Instead of shouting out, he expects opponents to remain silent in protest, as he did when Republicans were the minority.
There was many times when I sat there, bit my tongue, I did my voting, and realized that, well, our day is going to come, because I hated some of the things they did.
During the speech, Walker will almost certainly highlight his policy changes he made over the past year. He'll also likely look forward to this year. He said repeated times that his focus is on job creation, so we'll probably hear quite a bit about that. Senate Republicans have highlighted mining and venture capital legislation as their priorities.
It's going to be really interesting, right? I mean, to see everybody just back together under the same roof.
It will. We'll see how they react.
All right. Thanks, Theo.
You bet.